Are you sensitive? Do you feel threatened easily? Are you afraid of many things? Do you get angry and irritated easily? Can you control your emotion? Today, we're introducing the dimension neuroticism as the last big 5 personality trait. What is neuroticism? Neuroticism represents the tendency to experience negative emotions such as anxiety, anger, depression, or vulnerability to stress. Individuals high in neuroticism may also exhibit traits like self-consciousness, impulsivity, and emotional instability. Neuroticism and gender. Research shows that there can be a slight gender difference in neuroticism, with women generally scoring higher than men. However, the difference is minor, and there is a significant overlap between the genders. Neuroticism and culture. Neuroticism is generally accepted as a universal dimension, but the specific expressions and perceptions can vary across different cultures. In studies comparing over 50 nations and cultures, researchers found that East Asian countries tended to score lower on neuroticism compared to European countries. This could be attributed to the high value of social harmony and emotional restraints in East Asian societies. However, researchers also warned us that the cultural stereotypes of national characters do not align with the average personality profiles of individuals within those cultures. Neuroticism and age. Neuroticism also varies across lifespan. Generally, as people age, their level of neuroticism tends to decrease. Studies found that as people age, they generally become less anxious, less angry, and less depressed. This is often attributed to increased emotional stability and coping mechanisms that come with age. This pattern of decreased neuroticism with age is also consistent across different genders and cultures. Neuroticism and religion. Some research indicates that neuroticism might be linked with certain religious behaviors or attitudes, but the patterns are mixed. Some showed a negative relationship between neuroticism and religious, indicating that people who were more religious tended to be less neurotic, while other studies showed a positive relationship between neuroticism and intrinsic religiosity, which is when religious beliefs are deeply integrated in an individual's self-identity. It is suggested that religion could provide coping mechanisms for those higher in neuroticism. Neuroticism and workplace. Studies have found that those with higher neuroticism often experience more job stress, less job satisfaction, and more burnout, which could lead to lower job satisfaction and less effectiveness perceptions of the leadership. This doesn't mean that individuals with higher neuroticism can't thrive in the workplace. Instead, they may benefit from targeted coping strategies and supportive work environments. Neuroticism and family. Neuroticism can significantly influence family relationships due to the individual's tendency to experience negative emotions and their heightened reaction to stress. This can have a ripple effect on the family dynamics and interpersonal relationships within the family. A study showed that wives' neuroticism predicted both husbands' and wives' marital satisfaction. Women high in neuroticism were also more likely to get divorced based on a longitudinal study. Besides couples' relationships, parents' neuroticism levels were also related to their children's externalizing, such as aggressive and delinquent behavior, and internalizing, such as anxiety and depression problems. It is important to remember that neuroticism, like all personality traits, isn't inherently bad. It can lead to high levels of creativity and ambition. Moreover, understanding your neuroticism levels can pave the way for personal growth and improved stress management. Thanks for watching.